I'm Kimberly Helkin in Washington. These are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. In Sri Lanka, Tamil Tiger rebels say they are ready to lay down their guns, even though fighting is not over, with battles still ongoing in the country's northeast. Government has rejected the ceasefire offer, saying it will continue its offensive. Al-Shabaab fighters in Somalia appear to have captured the southeastern town of Jazeera, though the government denies the report. Fighting has also flared up in the capital, Mogadishu, where Al-Shabaab has launched attacks that have killed more than 100 people in just the past few days. Meantime, an opposition figure has told Al Jazeera he and his fighters will battle African Union troops still stationed inside the country.
We are fighting the foreign troops in Somalia, which are there without legitimacy or approval of the Somali people. These soldiers constitute the problem which destroyed everything in Somalia.
Sudan is accusing neighboring Chad of launching a third airstrike in its territory. Chad says Khartoum is supporting rebels who are launching attacks across the border. The Chadian president says his country has the right to fight any rebels who attack his country from Sudan. Well, Pakistan's Interior Ministry is urging civilians to leave the Swat Valley as the military continues its operation against the Taliban. According to the UN, more than 1 million people have been displaced by the fighting, with 100,000 staying in relief camps. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is in Washington for his first meeting with Barack Obama since taking office. He's expected to look for support for his stance on Iran, while it's said Obama wants to push Israel towards establishing a Palestinian state. In Guatemala, thousands of protesters have marched to demand the resignation of President Alvaro Colom. His supporters also gathered for a counter-demonstration. This all comes a week after the murder of attorney Rodrigo Rosenberg. In a video he filmed before he was killed, Rosenberg said President Colom would be responsible for his death. The president, though, has denied any involvement in the shooting. Well, those are the top stories. Don't forget you can stay up to date with all your news on our website, aljazeera.net/English.